Hi, boys and girls. I want to do a Scholastic news with you today about Earth Day. So even though Earth Day was yesterday, we're going to do one more Earth Day activity. We're going to watch a video about Earth Day that Scholastic News has sent, and we're also going to read a really interesting story about something that you can recycle that I bet you've never thought about recycling before. So let's watch our video first. This is a short video on Earth Day.
In your town, would you rather have this river or this one? Would you rather have this playground or this one? Would you rather breathe this air or this air? Believe it or not, in the past, there were no rules or laws about keeping the earth clean. People could litter anywhere they wanted, and dangerous chemicals could be poured into rivers and streams. But what does it mean for the earth to be clean and healthy? It means there's no litter on the ground. Animals can get sick if they eat litter. It means the air is clean. People and animals need clean air to breathe. It means there are plenty of trees. Trees help clean the air. They are also homes for many animals. A healthy earth also means there is clean water. We all need clean water to drink, and fish and other sea animals need a clean place to live. Luckily, many people have realized how important it is to keep the earth clean and healthy. Now we have laws to protect the earth, and people around the world celebrate Earth Day every April 22nd. They plant trees. They clean up. They show how they care about the earth. But we don't have to wait until Earth Day to care for our home. What can you do every day to help the earth? You can throw your garbage in a trash can instead of throwing it on the ground. Did you know that paper is made from trees? You can save trees by using less paper. Draw on both sides instead of just one. Sometimes plastic bags blow into the ocean. You can use reusable bags instead of plastic ones when you go shopping. Thanks for keeping the earth healthy. It's the only one we've got.
All right. So I want you to make me a promise, and I want you to try to think of at least one thing that you can do. Maybe it's something that video talked about. Maybe it's something else, but try to think of at least one thing that you can do to help keep our earth healthy and clean and safe. So whether you are drawing tomorrow and you flip it over on the back and draw, or maybe you turn off the water as you're brushing your teeth, or you fill up your bathtub a little bit less whenever you take a bath, or you recycle a grocery bag, or whatever it is that you do, I want you to think of one thing that you can do to help our earth. Okay, so let's read about this interesting thing that someone did to recycle. Are you ready? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. Let me move my screen. I'll move it over here. Oops, I thought I could drag it. Maybe I can't move it. There we go. Okay, ready?
Recycle that gum. Have you ever stepped in gum? It's gross. Gum on sidewalks is a yucky problem. A scientist named Anna Bullis decided to help fix it. How did she do it? As you read, think about how Anna helped fix the problem step by step.
Have you ever stepped in gum or something sticky before? It's gross. So the title of this story is Recycle That Gum. So what do you think that it is that Anna is recycling? Look at the picture. Does that give you a clue? It wants us to think about how Anna helped fix her problem step by step. So you can't just fix a problem like that. You have to take steps to get there. Let's see what her steps are.
A sticky problem. Scientist Anna Bullis wanted to help fix the problem of gum on sidewalks. So she found a way to recycle gum. This is how she did it, step by step. Anna Bullis. Step 1. She learned about gum. Anna couldn't recycle gum without learning about it. She learned that gum is made out of a kind of rubber. People use rubber to make things like boots and balls. Anna thought she could use gum to make things too.
So it tells us that the first thing that she did was she learned about gum. You can't solve a problem unless you know about the problem. So she had to do all sorts of research and figure out what gum was, what made gum, different types of gum, how gum acted. It says that she learned that gum was made out of a kind of rubber. So she probably had to learn about that kind of rubber and how that rubber could be used. So she did her research. She decided, hey, I want to fix this problem. But she had to learn the basics about gum first. Now let's look at this middle column that's yellow.
Step 2. She recycled the gum. Anna took some old gum and heated it up. She mixed plastic into it. That made it stronger. Then Anna used a mold. A mold is a hard container. She poured the soft, warm gum into the hard mold. She wanted to give the gum a new shape. The gum cooled and hardened. It was a new shape. Anna had done it. She had recycled the gum into something new.
So she decided that she was going to heat the gum to make it liquid and easier to change its shape. So she mixed some plastic into the gum, and she used a mold in a certain shape. We don't know what kind of shape she used yet, but she wanted to bake it and cook it or let it harden to make a new shape. And it says that when it cooled and when the gum got hard again, it was a new shape. So she had taken it from what it was and recycled it into something else, but we don't know what it was yet that she recycled it into. Let's read the blue section.
Anna heated the gum until it was soft.
Oh, that was this section. That was the picture.
Step 3.
Now we're on the blue.
She helped clean up communities. Anna knew she could recycle a lot of gum. She started a company to do just that. The company hangs up pink plastic balls in different communities. People put their chewed up gum in the balls. They don't throw it on the ground. When the balls are full, Anna's company collects them. It recycles the gum inside. It turns the gum into new things. Anna had found a smart solution to a sticky problem. The chewed up gum goes in the slot.
So it just said that the chewed up gum goes in the slot. So right here where my mouse is at, my cursor is at, it's showing us a picture of one of the gum recycling containers that Anna has made. So it looks like that's hanging on a street pole, and that sign has the recycling symbol on it, and it says gum here. And then there's a hole in that little plastic ball that people can chew their gum, and when they're done with it, instead of just throwing it on the ground like a lot of people do, they can put it in those little buckets. Then at the bottom of this page, it tells us some things that Anna has made with her recycled gum. We're going to look at this pink rectangle on the bottom.
They're made with gum. Here are some of the things Anna's company makes out of gum. Boots, pencils, cups, rulers.
Wow. So would you have ever guessed that boots or pencils or cups or rulers might be made from some of your old gum? Yikes. So those are very unique things. Anna saw a problem. Anna said, you know what? I don't want to step in gum anymore. I don't want to have to deal with this. This is yucky. This is gross. But she didn't just complain about it. She fixed it. She came up with the steps. She researched about her gum. She tested the gum. She figured out a way to collect her gum. And it looks like she's figured out a way to make new things with her gum. She can make boots or pencils or cups and rulers. And that just says that those are some of the items that she makes. So she probably even makes more than just those 4 things. So I bet that you have never recycled any gum. I know that I have never recycled any gum, but maybe you can come up with something else that you can recycle, because it might be a little hard to recycle gum, but maybe you could come up with something else. Maybe you could recycle a tissue box and make it into guitar, or you might be able to recycle a container and make it into a bird feeder. Anything that you have around the house, I bet you could find a new use for. You might even be able to recycle an old block that you had when you were a baby, an old toy, into something new. So I hope that you will be creative and start thinking, and think about Anna when you are trying to figure out your problem and how you're going to fix it. Anna had to start in the very beginning and do a lot of work before she ever got to these 4 things. All right. Happy Day After Earth Day. I hope you have a fabulous day. I miss you. Bye-bye. Well, I can't stop my screen. Let's see here. Usually it's right at the bottom. There we go. Bye-bye.